It's the book of Alpha running me, nigga. Read it or weep.
Hey, what's good, my brothers? You know, in NASCAR racing, when you see the race start, you see the cars are all positioned in different positions. From the first position to the last position. And that first position is called the pole position, P-O-L-E, which means the lead position, first place, front runner. And how that is determined is before the day of the race, they have a qualifying race where the drivers take a lap around the track as fast as they possibly can. And they qualify for their position in the race based on the fastest time. The fastest time, of course, being in the pole position. Now, when I look out at life, I see that there are a lot of men who are in positions that they did not work for. They are in positions that they did not qualify for. Now, sometimes in life, you end up in a position that you didn't qualify for because you just happen to know the sponsor of the race. And so the sponsor of the race, just because of their personal relationship, puts you in a good position in the race without you even having to qualify. Sometimes even the pole position. But I mean, if your father is the sponsor of the race, you should be in the pole position. But I'm talking about everyone else. Those of us who actually have to earn our position. If you don't take the qualifying lap in life, you will not earn the best position for you. You never know, your position could be the pole position. But even if it's not the pole position in the overall race of life, you have to assume the pole position in your life. You have to do everything in your power to put yourself in the best position you can, and you can't rely on anyone else. You have to drive that qualifying lap in your life. So all your trials and tribulations, that's simply your qualifying lap. Those are the things you had to go to and go through in order to be in the position you're in. Everyone has to go through those things. Either you make it through those things and assume the best position in the race in your life, or you avoid those things and you end up left with whatever position is left. And trust me, you're probably going to be in the last position because everyone else is fighting for a position. Your life is a basketball team. You're a rookie when you first start this thing. When you first jump off the porch, you're a rookie. Did a consultation with a young brother, man, he's 19 years old, just got his first place. His first taste of independence. He's got his own job, got his own place, got his own car at 19 years old. But he's a rookie in this. He's just arrived at training camp. That's training camp. So you're still playing in high school or college when you're living at home. When you get out here in the real world, man, you're in training camp in the NBA for the first time. You got to earn your spot on the team. How many rookies have we seen drafted highly who come and go because they could not earn a roster spot? Regardless of how terrific you were in college, you have to earn your roster spot in the NBA. Most superstar players do. There are others who fizzle out rather quickly. But I say this to you. You have to be willing to assume the pole position in your life. You have to be willing to assume the position of leadership in your life. You have to be willing to assume the position that will take the fall if everything fails and get the glory if everything succeeds. You have to be willing to do that. And you can't be willing to take the glory if you're not willing to take the failure, the disdain, the attacks. That's what pole position is about. If you're in the first position when the race starts and you don't win, what is your excuse? You started off in front of everyone. The only way that happens is if you don't run your race. Your race is your race. Don't worry about what anyone else is doing. Don't worry about what path anyone else is taking. Your race is your race. You can only run your race. You can only drive in your car in the NASCAR race. You have never seen two drivers swap cars in the NASCAR race. You have never seen a driver come off the track and another driver gets in his car and finishes the race. Your race is your race. It's all yours. All you have is your ability to run your race. All you have is your ability to run your qualifying lap. All you have is your ability to put your best effort forth in your life. And I promise you, you can't do that if you're not in a pole position in your life. If you don't put yourself in the very best position in life, you cannot attain any level of success. You will never achieve your goals. You might as well not even set them. Life is not a game. It is a fight for a championship. That goal that you set is your championship. It doesn't matter if you have to play a 1-game series or a 15-game series. Your career, your health, your wealth, your spiritual wellness, your mental stability, your emotional stability, it's all based on your ability to assume the pole position in your life. You must be at the forefront of your life. You must take advantage of every opportunity afforded you. You must take advantage of all the relationships that can benefit your process. You must take advantage of all the opportunities to learn lessons that will benefit you in the future. This is your job as a man, and if you don't do it, you can't teach your son to do it, nor your daughter for that matter. It is your duty as a man to put yourself in the best position you can. Whatever that means for you. You understand? I know guys who live in RVs, fly RVs. You understand? Hey man, there's a couple of people that live in vans. I know a family lives in a school bus. They go to the school bus, turn it into their crib. But that's their life. That's their life. Sometimes, man, you have to unplug. And we'll talk about that on the next video, man. Y'all comment down below and let me know what you think about this, man. And remember, you got to assume the pole position in your life. And that simply means put yourself in the best possible position in life. I'll holler at y'all in a little bit, man. Peace.
Like this video on your way out if you enjoyed the content. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. When you subscribe, click that notification bell. Make sure your notifications are on so you can be alerted to when I upload some more of this real shit. And as always, alpha's up, beta's down. Peace.